Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there lived a little boy named Yusuf. He was only 8 years old, but life had already given him more pain than most adults could handle. His mother was very sick and could barely move, and his father had passed away earlier, leaving him completely alone with her. Every day, Yusuf would sit beside his mother's bed, watching her suffer and feeling completely helpless. He did not have money, power, or anyone strong to turn to. One night, when the silence of the house became too heavy for his heart, he walked outside under the open sky. Tears filled his eyes as he looked upward and, for the first time in his life, made a deep and sincere dua. He asked Allah to help his mother, not because he understood everything, but because he had nothing and no one except Allah to rely on. That moment became the beginning of something powerful in his life, even though he did not realize it yet. Days passed after that night, but nothing changed in the way Yusuf expected. His mother was still sick, her condition remained weak, and the house still felt empty and quiet. Slowly, doubt started to enter his small heart. He wondered if his dua had been heard, or if it had gone unanswered. But then, he remembered something his mother used to say, that Allah is always aware of every broken heart and every silent prayer. Holding on to that belief, Yusuf refused to stop. Even though he did not see immediate results, he continued making dua every single day. Sometimes he prayed with tears, sometimes with hope, and sometimes with fear, but he never left it. As time passed, small changes began to appear in their lives. A neighbor who never helped before started bringing food. A kind doctor happened to visit their village and offered advice and treatment. Slowly, unexpected support began to reach them from different directions, and his mother's condition started to improve step by step. After some time, a moment came that changed Yusuf's life forever. His mother, who had been weak and unable to move properly for so long, finally opened her eyes with strength returning to her body. It felt like a miracle to Yusuf, and he could not stop crying. But deep inside, he understood something very important. His dua had not been ignored or wasted. It had been answered in the best way and at the best time chosen by Allah. He realized that dua is not always instant, and it does not always come in the form we expect. Sometimes it is delayed, sometimes it is answered in a different way, and sometimes it protects us from something we do not even know about. Yusuf grew up with this understanding in his heart and became a person of strong faith. He always told others that even when life feels silent and nothing seems to be changing, Allah is still listening, still planning, and still bringing the best outcome for those who trust Him.